us as champions of the world. That's right, boys and girls. Leverkusen are champions, of course, of Germany for the first time in their history, according to what I know, of course. Can they remain the season unbeaten? Well, that's the latest question, and we're going to answer it next. Once again, another prediction video today. We're taking a look at the next round of games over in the Bundesliga, and we'll get to it in a second. If you're new, where you been, smash your subscribe, and your one-stop shop for the Bundesliga is right here under one Ruski, of course, as Leverkusen try to continue and remain unbeaten for the whole of the campaign. Can they do it? Well, they've got a difficult match this weekend, and we're going to get into it in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. And again, if you're new, where the hell have you been, boys and girls, as we look forward to Matchday number 30. That's right. We'll get into it. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. And of course, smash your like, smash your subscribe. But let's get into it and show you how they bloody did it. Here we go then, of course, recap of those last results, which of course did crown Leverkusen as champions. Augsburg 2-0 winners over Union Berlin. I went with a draw. Meanwhile, my boys, Borussia Mönchengladbach, did lose to Dortmund, like I called. I went with a 3-2 win, but 2-1 win for Dortmund, none the same. Meanwhile, Leipzig with a 3-0 winners over Wolfsburg, 2-0 winners in my eyes. Bayern with a 2-0 win over Köln, 3-0 winners in my eyes. Mainz with a 4-1 win over Hoffenheim, big win for them. I won with a draw. Bochum could only muster a draw against Heidenheim. I called that one as well. Stuttgart, 3-0 winners over Eintracht Frankfurt, 2-1 winners for me. Freiburg, big win on the road, 1-0 winners for them. 2-0 winners in my eyes. And Bayer Leverkusen with a 5-0 win. I won with a 3-0 win. I did pretty well for myself, I must say. Of course, that's the state of play right now with those results. But what about the table? Well, here it is. They cannot be caught. Leverkusen are, of course, a whopping 16 points clear with, 5 to play, something like that, I think. Bayern München, of course, now keeping the race going for second spot right now. They could actually finish a rather embarrassing third. Meanwhile, down the foot of the table, that's for the race right now. It is Darmstadt, who look like they're going down. Köln, who could be joining them. And then, of course, the race for that playoff spot right now, which is, of course, between, I would say, Union Berlin and below, of course, the Wolfsburgs, the Bochums, Mainz, of course, all trying to avoid that dodgy spoon there, which of course is the relegation problematic stuff. So let's of course have a look at the Super Brew then, shall we? Of course, you guys keep it on with the prediction league. I do respect that because I gave up the ghost. It was more technical problems that I gave up the ghost. You know what I mean. But of course, this is the state of play as we come into it over in the Super Brew. It's Taya B, 18.5 points this past week. Finished 7-7 alongside him in silver, 18 points for him. Tennessee, cool name, 60.5, alongside Frosty there with 60.5. Then the Chasing Pack. If you see your name in there, do me a favour, smash that like, smash it, of course, real hard. And of course, if you're in the leaderboard, as for the leaderboard, Xander's still kicking ass and taking names 257.5. A couple of points clear of Costas K, who's okay. And then a bigger gap between themselves and Tennessee, who's up 2 spots to number 3. Again, see your name in there. Smash your likey. As of course, the prediction league will keep on going to the bitter end. Of course, we are now swiftly moving on to, of course, those next round of games, which are coming at you thick and fast. So let's get cracking and have a look at those games then that are coming at you this coming Wochenende. Starting all off with April the 19th. That's a Freitag. It's Frankfurt. It's Augsburg, of course, at the Deutsche Bank Park. Played to the 25 times, 2008. We've got 8 wins for Frankie, 9 wins for Augsburg, 8 draws, of course. Now the biggest win for Frankfurt, 5-0 win, the biggest score, 36 goals in 25 matches, 1.44 goals a game on average. Augsburg, 3-0 win, the biggest, 32 goals in those 25 matches, 1.28 goals a game on average. Augsburg, 7th in the table, goodness gracious me, 75% form for them right now, just 1 defeat in the last 6. They are 39 points for this season against the Frankfurt side, who are 6th, 50% form for them right now, 1-2 lost to and drawn to over the last 6, however winless in the last 4 matches. They are 6th, 42 points for the season. Last time around over at Frankie, it was a 1-1 draw back in April 2023. The reverse fixture in Augsburg, 2-1 win it was for them back in December. The odds here though, even Stevens is your Frankie, 14-5 is the draw, 9-4 is your away win. I think I'm back in Frankfurt here, but looking at that, I might fancy Augsburg. Going to go with a 2-0 win there for Frank. They're going to take the points and move the chains. Heidenheim up against Leipzig coming at you on the Volts Arena over at Heidenheim. Played to the 7 times, 2013. 1 win for Heidenheim, 3 wins for Leipzig, 3 draws, of course. The biggest win for Heidenheim was their only win, was a 1-0 win, scored 6 goals in those 7 games, 0.86 goals a game on average. Leipzig, though, rocking a 3-1 win, scoring 10 goals in those 7 games, 1.43 goals a game as well. Leipzig, 4th in the table, 56 points for the campaign, unbeaten in at least the last 6 games against a Heidenheim side, 42% form for them right now, just 1 win in 6, unbeaten in the last 3, though. They are 10th, 34 points for the season as well. Last time around, over in Heidenheim, it was a 1-1 draw back in September 2015. That was in the Zweite Bundesliga. The reverse fixture in Leipzig, 2-1 winner was for Leipzig back in December. The odds here for this one, we're looking at Heidenheim 5-1 for the victory, 50-4 is the draw, 9-4 on is your Leipzig here. Who will win this one? 3-1 winners for me. Points to the bag, move the chains. Hoffenheim up against my boys, Mönchengladbach. That's right, coming at you over at the Rhein-Neckar Arena. Played each other 35 times since 2007. Got 12 wins for Hoffenheim, 11 wins for Gladbach, 12 draws. Of course, the biggest win for Hoffenheim, 8-goal thriller, 5-3 in the end, 60 goals scored in 35 matches, 1.71 goals a game on average. Gladbach, though, 11 wins, 5-1 win, their biggest, scoring 69 goals in those 35 matches, 1.97 goals a game. They were 42% form, Gladbach, 2 wins in the last 6, they are 11th, 31 points for the campaign against the Hoffenheim side, 9th at the table, 36 points for the season, also 2 wins at the last 6 matches. Last time around, over at Hoffenheim, it was a 4-1 win for Gladbach, who are unbeaten against Hoffenheim over the last 5, including a 2-1 win last time around in Mönchengladbach back in December. So beating the last 5, winning 4 in the bounce. 4 in the bounce against them, scoring what we're looking at here, 5, 8, 10, 14 goals over the last 4 games combined. The odds, though, for this one, we are 20-19 on is your Hoffenheim, 3-1 is the draw, 21-10 is your Mönchengladbach. Let's hope for the victory. Going to go with a draw, though. Point apiece in the bag keeps Mönchengladbach's run against them unbeaten. Meanwhile, a bit of a ding-dong here. Wolfsburg against Bochum. Bit of a relegation 6-pointer down here. 30 times they have played each other since 1993. A win, I think you're safe. 12 times, 12 wins for Wolfsburg, 5-1 win the biggest, scoring 47 goals in those 30 matches, 1.57 goals a game. Bochum, though, on the flip side, 5-0 win the biggest, 46 goals scored in those 30 matches, 1.53 goals a game. They're on 17% form, are Bochum right now, 15th for the table, 27 points for the campaign against the Wolfsburg side, 17% form for them right now, just 1 win in the last 6 games, 14th for the table, 28 points for the season as well. Last time around, over at Wolfsburg, it was a 4-0 win for Wolfsburg back in October 2022. The reverse fixture in Bochum, 3-1 win was for Bochum back in December. The odds for this one here, 11-8 on is your Wolfsburg, 16-5, the draw, 16-5, also your Bochum here. Going to go with a win for Wolfsburg, 2-0 win. Ralf Hasenhüttl in charge, would you believe? Köln, though, up in action, up against Darmstadt. Another crunch clash at the foot of the table with 7 times they played each other since 2015. 5 wins for Köln, 1 win for Darmstadt, 1 draw, of course. Köln, 6-1 win, the biggest, scoring 17 goals in those 7 games, 2.43 goals a game on average. Darmstadt, one and only win, was a 2-1 win, scoring 4 goals in those 7 games, 0.57 goals a game on average. Darmstadt winless in the last 22 games, 8% form for them right now, 18th for the table, 14 points for the season. Against the Köln side, 22 points for the season, 17th for the table, 33% form for them right now, just 1 win in the last 6 matches, 1 defeat in the last 3. Last time around, over in Köln, it was a 2-1 win for Darmstadt back in April 2019. The reverse fixture this campaign in Darmstadt was a 1-0 win for Köln back in December. The odds for this one, we are looking at Köln at 29 on for the victory, 50-4 is the draw, 92 is your away win. Tight one here, going to go with a 2-1 win for Köln because Darmstadt have not won in forever. Meanwhile, it's Union Berlin up against Bayern. That's right, coming at you over in Berlin, aka the Alten Forsterei. Played each other 10 times since 2009. We've got nothing for Union Berlin, 7 wins for Bayern, 3 draws between the two sides. 7 goals scored though by Union Berlin in those 10 games, 0.70 goals a game on average. Bayern though rocking a 4-0 win, scoring 23 goals in those 10 games. That's 2.3 goals a game on average. Bayern though, 58% form for them right now, just 1 win in 4. Busy week for them with Champions League action as well. They are second, 63 points for the campaign as well. Union Berlin, 42% form for them right now, winless in the last 3. They are 13th, 29 points for the campaign as well. Last time around, over in Berlin, it was back in September 2022. It was a 1-1 draw. The reverse fixture at the Allianz Arena was a 1-0 win for Bayern back in January. The odds for this one then, Union Berlin are 50-4 for the victory, 20-11 on is of course your Bayern, 50-4 is the draw. Still a lot to be played for Bayern here as they try to remain in a runners-up spot here, and they should win this one. 3-1 win for them on the road, moving the chains into Sunday's games. We go now as Werder Bremen up against high-flying Stuttgart, who are race for that second spot. 58 times they have played each other. This is 1992, 19 wins apiece, 20 draws. Of course, the biggest win for Bremen, 6-2 win, scoring 97 goals in 58 matches, 1.67 goals a game on average. Stuttgart, though, 6-0 win the biggest, scoring 87 goals in 58 matches, 1.50 goals a game. Stuttgart, 92% form for them right now, unbeaten in at least the last, 6 games. Of course, they are third, 63 points for the season against the Bremen side, 8% form for them right now. Winless in the last 7 matches. They are 12th, 31 points for the season as well. Last time around, they're over in Bremen. It was a 2-2 draw back in August 2022. The reverse fixture at Stuttgart, 2-0 when it was back in December. The odds for this one, we're looking at Stuttgart, 7-4 on for the victory. Red Hot favourites 50-4 as your hosts, and 50-4, of course, is the draw here. 2-0 win, Stuttgart on the road, 3 points in the bag. Into the final 2 is Dortmund against Leverkusen. Now, this one could be spicy. The Signal under the Park, played 63 times since 1992, got 25 wins for Dortmund, 22 wins for Leverkusen, and 16 draws. Of course, Dortmund looking for Champions League action here. They're trying to get themselves back in the thick of things. 4-0 win the biggest, scoring 102 goals in 63 matches, 1.62 goals a game. Leverkusen 4-0 win the biggest, 94 goals scored in 63 matches, 1.49 goals a game as well. Leverkusen unbeaten throughout the season, 100% form for them right now. They are top, 79 points for the campaign. Dortmund, 67% form for them right now, just 1 win in 3. They are 5th, 56 points for the season as well. Last time around, they're over at Dortmund. It was a 1-0 win for Dortmund, who are unbeaten against Leverkusen over the last 3. Couple of wins and a draw to boot. Last time around, they're over at Dortmund. 29-20 is the victory here. 14-5 is the draw. 13-8 is your away win. Tight one to call here. I did lean towards a Dortmund victory, but I'm going to go with a draw here. Playing it safe. I think Dortmund won't lose this one. I think they'll dig in deep. Leverkusen might have a hangover. We'll see. 2-2 in the end. I'd love to see Leverkusen hang on to be unbeatable, though. That would be fantastic. And then wrap it up. It's Freiburg. It's Mainz. It's, of course, coming at you over at the Europa Park Stadion. Played each other 44 times since 1987. 15 wins for Freiburg, 16 wins for Mainz, 13 draws. Of course, the biggest win for Freiburg, 3-0 win, scoring 48 goals in 44 matches, 1.09 goals a game on average. Mainz, though, 5-0 win, the biggest, 64 goals scored in 44 matches, 1.45 goals a game. Those 67% form are Mainz right now, just 1 defeat in the last 6. They are fighting for their lives, 16 for the table, 26 points for the campaign against the Freiburg side, 50% form for them right now, winning 3 and losing 3. They are 8th, 39 points for the season as well. Last time around, they're over at Freiburg. It was a 2-1 win for Freiburg back in October 2022, and they are unbeaten over the last 5, are Freiburg, against them, picking a couple of wins and 3 draws, including a win last time around over in the reverse fixture. It was a 1-0 win for Freiburg. That was back in December. The odds for this one then, Freiburg 7-5 for the victory, 30-5 is the draw, 7-4 is your away win. That is Mainz. They're going to back a 2-0 win for Freiburg, upsetting the apple cart, rocking the boat a little bit, and denting Mainz's survival hopes. That's, of course, my picks for the season there, of course, for the games this week. And if I'm right, that's what the table will look like. It'll still be, of course, Leverkusen could not be caught here by closing the gap a little bit. Stuttgart remaining in 3rd and Leipzig in 4th. Going down, it's Darmstadt, it's Köln, Mainz also in that discussion, but it can still all change, especially down the foot of the table with a lot of points still to be had. A lot of changes could still be done, but until then, that is it. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and of course catch you later for the next one, whenever that may be. Until then, we're done.